just for the fun of it. Luckily, subdivisions have a rounded curb, and these are easy to drive over. They're not even there on this size tractor. Almost. All right. Relatively, I don't know, barely 20 years old out here. Probably less for a lot of it. I go through when nobody's around. They want to give me a ticket. They can give me a ticket. Trying to get to work in the morning. I'm just going to slow them down, even though I can almost go the speed limit to 25 and then go 22-ish, which I'm not getting. I'm going 20-ish because it's too bumpy. Like right here. No, not that bad. We're right here crossing the creek that actually runs through the middle of my property that I'm going back to. But you can see what I'm dealing with here. This guy's got anything good for sale? He just had his canopy set up when I drove by earlier. I don't know. Might be some good stuff in there. Nice and bumpy around that sewer cap cover. Normally I'd go up to the next block and turn, but not today. Same distance, that was just it's a little faster to go that way. I live in a smaller town. We're around, in northeast Illinois, we're around 15,000 people on Interstate 80. We got most everything here as far as big box. At least one of all the big box stores. Just about every fast food chain and a lot of the fast food restaurant types. And this is a busy street where it used to be a country road when I was a kid. This is a horrible intersection too. Actually was a natural slope, but actually now we're hitting the overpass to this would have, that behind me would have been the north bank when the glaciers melted at the end of the ice age. And then we're going to go over Interstate 80 here. We had a horrible wreck just a couple miles in the westbound lanes. My buddy who actually mows lives almost right next to where the crash was. One semi rolled over, another one hit him after he rolled over from avoiding a deer. And the guy in the eastbound lanes wound up in the westbound lanes. The semi rolled it over, avoiding a deer. Should have just hit the sucker. That was, I think, Monday morning. I was actually in town picking something up from McDonald's at 6 o'clock in the morning. I hadn't realized it happened. Jeez. That guy got up behind me. Fun stuff of driving in town. They just don't care. They don't care out in the country either. Poor guys with all the big farm equipment got to deal with the same stuff, except they're going 2 or 3 times as fast. This used to be just a 2-lane road when I was a kid. The whole subdivision to my left wasn't there. The little one was up front. This was all hayfield. And all could be planted and things, but it was a hayfield when I got out of high school. None of this in the mid-'80s. None of this subdivision was here. Some of the buildings were here farther back than these. The subdivision I'm going to turn into on the west side of this bigger one wasn't built until the early 90s. And this guy used to farm all the stuff. He lives across the street in the old farmhouse. There's still the old farmhouse where we're turning into another farm. Oh, Jerry lives just directly off to the right on the other side of the creek. It just rode past us. This is a fun street. It's hard to turn over a little bit, but it's still, they're all good people on the street. This is my only empty lot on the block to our right that I'm turning into my driveway. And right there, in this guy's backyard, I may have showed this once in another video, he was a golf pro. He built the biggest artificial golf green I have ever seen. Look at that. Pretty nifty. He said he would do grass for real if he ever did one again. But it takes 2 years to go to a golf green, evidently. All right, well, I'm out of here. That was my ride home. A lot of fun. See you later.